Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Peter Lupia with New Venture on Wall Street, here spending some time with you today, along with my good friend, the founder and CEO of New Venture on Wall Street, Mr. David Mitchell. Known as the mentor to millionaires is he by his students all across the country. And David's a very special man. He's been in business and been very successful at it for multiple decades. In addition to that, he is a full-time senior pastor. He's been in ministry for over 35 years, and David is a very blessed man in his business endeavors, and because of that, he has never had to take a salary from any of his ministry work or any money in that way, and so what a great example for all of us to follow. And so we are here today to talk about bringing back the idea of the family business and rebuilding the entrepreneurial spirit in America, and we do that by finding the business principles that work in the Bible and translating that into what New Venture on Wall Street does as the fastest growing stock market training company in the world. And so, David, always good to be with you. And I have a question for you that I was hoping you could address for us. What are the greatest benefits of having skill sets as a trader in the stock market versus investor? And how does New Venture on Wall Street bring those to us?
Peter, that's a great question. A lot of people don't know the difference. They don't know there is a difference between trading and investing. And really, trading is a subset of investing. So in that sense, they're the same. But you can think of it as two subsets, long-term buy and hold, which some people would just call that investing, and then shorter-term trades. And so let's use that idea, that concept here. So why are the shorter term trades an advantage to learn those skill sets? And by the way, the skill sets are totally different. So what you hear on TV, what you hear on the radio and all the talk shows, and you go out and find information everywhere on the internet, it all has to do with long-term buy and hold, and that will not help you be doing this. So if you come to New Venture on Wall Street seminar, we're going to teach you this trading skill sets. But one of the great advantages is financial leverage. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. You can actually, when you come to Seminar 2, Seminar 1 is for beginners, and you learn the foundation for everything you'll ever do in the stock market. Seminar 2 teaches you how to do this with options. On the stocks in the U.S. stock market, they each have options, or most of them have options. If you trade options, it's very similar to trading the stocks, but you get leverage. And what I mean by that is it's as if every dollar that you have in your trading account is worth $7. So you gain the power to create more money faster from a smaller amount of money. And that's really what most people need. They need to be able to turn a relatively small amount, and by that I mean less than, say, $1 million, into a relatively large amount in a relatively short amount of time. And by that I mean in your lifetime. You want to be able to enjoy it now. You cannot do that through investing, but you can do it through trading because you get financial leverage. You can make every dollar worth $7. In some cases, in some strategies we teach in Seminar 2, you can make them worth $14. And that's powerful because really the middle class doesn't know that. That's for senators. That's for politicians and bankers and so forth. But we'll teach you how to do that. Secondly, trading allows you to have time freedom. We have hundreds of people who actually do this for a living. They fire the boss and they trade for a living. And they have time freedom. They're the boss of their own time. And the third great thing is it gives you economic power. Think about this, Peter. We actually have people in Seminar 3 and 4, the advanced seminars, who have made $50,000 in 3 days using one of our strategies. Now, before they met me, they would not have thought they could make $50,000 in a lifetime. And I'm talking about money above and beyond what they were making in their salary. You know, extra money. They wouldn't have thought they could do that in a lifetime. They learned to do it in 3 or 4 days, and then they can do it again the next week. So that is powerful. So it gives you economic power as well. So you get financial leverage, you gain time freedom, you get economic power if you learn how to be a stock trader. You don't get hardly any of that if you're a long-term investor.
And David, those are great things to point out. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause there, but I am going to invite you to find out more about New Venture on Wall Street and hear all about the biblical principles of finances and wealth creation that we talk about during our regular show, which is the Word on Investing. And so be sure to check out the press room page at nvows.com. That's nvows.com. And when you do that, you'll find a full listing of the stations and times where the Word on Investing show is aired all across the country. And so certainly we hope you'll make the decision to join us there and spend some time with us. And in the meantime, certainly reach out and get in touch with New Venture on Wall Street. You can do that by calling them at 877-907-TRADE. That's 877-907-8723. Find them on the internet at nvows.com. That's nvows.com. Or certainly you can reach out and become a friend on Facebook. And so certainly, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to reach out, touch base with New Venture on Wall Street, and find out how to build your legacy.